Hi guys, good evening. Or I guess it's not evening for everybody. um, I've been so busy, and I suppose everybody that I'm really talking to at this point is involved in the Wild Fit program a little bit. So I have my first challenge group starting on the 5th of August, and honestly, just taking Facebook and marketing and things like that a little bit more seriously and trying to learn what I'm doing. I feel like I'm growing every day I'm doing 6 new things, and honestly, I'm excited about that, but at the same time, I kind of want to do 3 new things and get them done by 10:30 and spend some time with my family. So I've been feeling like I've been kind of chasing my tail recently. Um, Also, I've been taking my health a little bit more serious. I think it was the Wild Fit thing that inspired it, but I've been, going to some doctor's visits and chiropractor and all kinds of things. So I don't know. It seems like my days are just bustling full. It seems like 2 months ago when my kids were in school and they were gone for most of the day, and Wild Fit coaching wasn't on my radar yet. I was thinking, I need something fulfilling in my life, something, and I've got it. I'm excited about it, but it's happening fast, and it's a lot, and it's overwhelming me sometimes, like today. I did great today. I fasted yesterday, and I went to a Pilates class this morning, and that's really nice to sort of take that last bit in the morning before I eat for the day. And I had it in my mind that my husband was home and I wanted to go out to breakfast, which isn't always super easy when you're trying to eat really green. So we went to this newer place that we'd only been to once before, and they make smoothies and they make breakfast. And I told the lady exactly what I wanted. I was that girl. I was like, hey, can you make me an all vegetable smoothie? And she sort of looked at me like, but you still want yogurt in it. I'm like, no. It's like, bananas? No. She finally said, can you put unsweetened hazelnut milk in it? I said, a little bit, yeah, but water's fine, and so she made it. She even served it to me, sort of wincing when she gave it to me, and she said, I found some cabbage in the back and also spinach and kale and avocado, and I said, that sounds delicious, thank you. And I drank it while I also ate my scrambled eggs, 2 slices of bacon, and half an avocado, all sliced up. And I did it in a restaurant outside in the sun, feeling like a human being. That was awesome. And Denise was right next to me eating the same thing. My husband actually ordered avocado toast. I was sort of like, who is this person, My son had all of the above. He enjoyed the green smoothie, the scrambled eggs, the sliced avocados, as well as his father's avocado toast. And we all just sat there eating normal, real food out in a restaurant environment, and I felt very blessed for that. And tonight, my husband made some pulled pork in the slow cooker with no sugar added, and we had some eggplant and zucchini on the side, both on the iffy list for spring, I'm aware, but we are part of a sort of a box called Misfit Market that we get summer produce, and so I've asked them to send me no potatoes, no sweet potatoes, and no butternut squash, but the other stuff that we get, we eat. And so I know these are fringe items like tomatoes, but I'm good with the weight loss. I'm happy with things are proceeding. So a little of those iffy foods like zucchini and eggplant tonight. Speaking of weight loss, I weighed myself this morning and I was 134 point something, which I didn't expect. I expected a little bit of a drop with fasting, but I haven't seen anything in the 134s. And that has me kind of surprised again. I have about a week to go with spring, and one more fasting day, maybe two. I guess it depends whether the 30 days actually goes to Tuesday. I had really hoped to maybe get to 135, and now knowing that I have a week to go and 2 fast days, is it possible I see 130? It seems like a lot, and I'm not really asking for it, but it's really nice to kind of see it on the horizon. I didn't expect that. A couple people have been talking about how my face looks a little bit different, and I agree. Of course, this lovely thing here, this for your viewing pleasure, that just appeared a couple days ago. So I can't do anything about that. I guess YouTube will make a filter for that at some point, or Facebook. Maybe I'll work on that. But that's it. I'm busy as can be. I'm keeping up with spring. More than anything, I'm finding that keeping up with spring isn't that hard when you're surrounded by people that support you. And my kids have been doing much better. We went out this weekend and we did some things that involved sugary treats, and we're planning the same next weekend. So, they had an ice cream and I think a half a muffin in the morning, and so they're settling into the fact that it's not that restrictive anymore. This morning I did make them a smoothie for their breakfast and some plant-based yogurt and things like that, and they ate it, and I'm so blessed that they're doing that. Honestly, I'm happy. So I really thought that when I started these 30-day video that I'd be telling you all about the ups and downs of my 30 days in spring. But this is not my first time in spring. And what I really am learning is that it's easier to go back the second time. That progress is the only thing that matters. And it really doesn't matter how big that progress is. Every time you keep working at it, it gets a little easier. And also, in terms of my own progress, it's absolutely fascinating to me that I've lost over 20 pounds since I started this WildFit thing. In my brain, it's always been a half a pound here and a pound there. I'm not really losing weight, but that's not important to my health. And when I think about it, I was like 156 when I started WildFit in February, and it's July, and I'm talking about 134, and that's amazing, because I never felt like I gave up a great deal. I maybe had moments of I'd like to have this or I'd like to have that, but it's been a wonderful journey, and I'm also kind of excited about the rest of it. I lost that weight, but honestly, I need a lot of work in terms of muscle and balance and stretching. And a couple of months ago, I started walking every day, but I am not somebody that spent my life in the gym. That I have no desire to go to the gym. And so now, I've taken a whopping total of 2 Pilates classes, and I've gone out on my bike a couple times. But when I imagine myself as this person that eats this way and maybe goes to Pilates twice a week and goes on an endurance bike ride once a week and goes walking any day that she doesn't do one of those things, it's like I see myself in the future, and it's just not a person that I ever thought that I could be. And I'm doing it, and I'm seeing the progress, and at the same time, I'm excited for the future. It's not like, hey, I want to lose 20 pounds, but wouldn't we all like to get rid of that shaky part under our arms? Like, is that possible? Is that on the table? Because, I already feel better at, nearly 45 than I did at 35. And I find myself thinking, is a fit mom at 55 a possibility? It seems like it might be. So anyway, I'm full of optimism. I'm overwhelmed by some of the things that I'm doing and some of the timetables and the busyness, but I'm really thankful to have you guys in this journey and watching this video. I have learned so much just talking to you and doing this in this time period, that I am really blessed to get to share it with you. Anyway, that was a really long video tonight, and I hope everybody is well. Okay, bye.